I'm back and feeling so much better. Oh man, it's been a rough. I'm gonna say that my last whole week, last I told you I was feeling sick. Um, it's a lot better. I've been taking allergy medicine and doing that great jazz. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I don't know where some of this stuff even comes from. My hair just like absorbs every fucking thing. This is my pride and joy right here sometimes. So I got another message and it is kind of crazy. Most of the time when I end up reading my cards, it's just me asking, what do I need to know about? And the stories that come out of this are just like insane. Like I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it right in front of me. But basically, it seems like something that was trying to cause destruction around you, destroy you pretty much, is kind of stuck, like at a halt. Something that was trying to break you down, trying to destroy you, trying to make you feel like less than. It's kind of stuck. Like it's not getting anywhere. Like they had to stop in their tracks, whomever this might be. And I got the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords here. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to show them big old bitties. We got two of them too. Let me go ahead and so I was getting that like someone's really inspired by like the way that you love yourself, and the way that you think. But right now, this person is also acting out of emotion, which is why they're like so against you at the same time that they actually love you. And they're not thinking straight with the Page of Swords. They're not thinking right about like, what they could actually value out of this, what could prosper from it, this relationship. And it's been keeping them up. Four Swords. It's been keeping them up, like keeping them like their mind won't calm down because they just don't understand why they can't get to you. Whichever way that might be. I actually got in here, you are fascinating. They are overzealous and obsessed. Like they would do anything to either have you or haunt you. There's no in between. Like they either want you in their life or they want to destroy your life. Just because something that they want, they can't have. Let me see. So I actually already kind of wrote this and went through it, and I was just gonna do like a part 2. I was gonna pull out more cards and stuff like that, but I feel like you should know what's going on first, obviously. These people feel vulnerable, seeing as though like they can't. I mean, that there's nothing that they can get from you, but you still like you shine so brightly, and don't really give a fuck about anybody else's point of view right now because they're not helping you towards your goals. The Hangman here, you've been making a lot of sacrifices to be able to free yourself. And in fact, you have found your own way home instead of trying to get support from other people. Like, you've kind of given up on, like, not given up on it. In some ways, I've given up on getting help from other people, but more like you've released the need for support from others, because for me, I know that when people really want to be there for you, they'd be willing to understand you too. You know, to like listen to to your story and to hear you out and to give advice, but not like make you think differently, you know, make you more like they have a philosophy, you know, to the whole story. There's more than one side to it. There's more than one image of it. But this makes you desirable, because you actually think that way. You see things from this like really crazy open mind. Like, it's not just one way, but maybe these people are thinking that it's supposed to be this way, you know, kind of thing. But 2 pages, that's like more of the childlike whimsy. Both of these people don't. Oh shit! I don't know why I said that. Both of these people, two people, 2 pages, are thinking like they don't. They're still new. They don't really understand the way that you see things. And there's a lot of swords in this first part. I haven't even gotten to this right here. They don't really understand the way that you're seeing the world, or how you're just making things look so freeing. Page of Cups. Like the world is yours, pretty much. And they don't get that, because I feel like they might actually be struggling themselves. 10 of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. But the Oracle card, that's why I said desire. Everything about you and how you've been presenting yourself is making you very desirable. And if they can't have it, no one can. That's how they're moving on this right now. And truth be told, you're not even theirs to like harness. Like, I got right here the 10 of Pentacles. So I was getting that this might be somebody like familiar, somebody that you've already been in contact with, someone that's probably been in your life already. 10 of Pentacles is like long-term, like family relations, stuff like that. Friendships, people that you've already known. 8:28 on my clock. Probably for quite some time too. Are like, they want you around because they like what you can do, but they also really despise that you don't want to bring them along for the ride anymore. You're not. It's like you don't need them, and that's what's making them upset. Like, you've let them go. Maybe this was like sanctuary, like this was a home, but it no longer felt like a home. And so you just decided to release that energy. 3 of Swords. You decided to let that shit go because it wasn't serving your highest good. You stopped trying to fix things in this area because it wasn't really making any difference in the progress. 8 of Pentacles is like, sorry. Yeah, maybe you've been speaking up more. clearing your throat chakra. Yeah, there's a lot of swords. Well, in the very beginning of this, there's a lot of swords, but that's really the biggest thing here. And that's like, the logical side of things. That's thinking, that's writing, that's speaking. So you've been getting very open with the way that you communicate. You've been changing the way that you think about maybe these people, maybe the world, maybe your circumstances. You've been seeing something differently. You've been thinking differently on something, and it's actually changing for the better. I got the moon here. I was gonna pull the Ten of Pentacles again. The moon here, and then this came out sideways, facing the past. So at first I was like, this is probably causing a lot of confusion. Maybe these people have been causing a lot of frustration and confusion. And the thing is, you already knew this. You've been seeing it from the jump. You've been seeing it from the start. And it's kind of like you realize that there's no saving these people. I heard J.Cole, what's that song called? No Role Models. Let me write that down. J.Cole, No Role Models. So yeah, I feel like you've been doing your own work. You've been working through. I'm still gonna keep it sideways because it seems like it's got a bigger purpose, a bigger message right here. You've been working through things. You've been focused on your healing. You've been 111. You've been focused on oneself and probably even harnessing the true abilities of your intuition. I honestly have been thinking about meditating a lot. I guess it's safe to say now. I have been dealing with a bit of a drinking problem, and I'm only 22. Since I turned 21, I knew that alcohol was an issue in my family, but I didn't see it as an issue for me at the beginning because I had self-control. But as I continue, since then, as I continue to go through the harshest of environments, 333, for almost, even before, like, I'll say 3 years beforehand, and then coming up to be 21, and I'm like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have one, just to be able to enjoy myself. But then things continued to happen, and all of a sudden I was just like, you know what, maybe another one, and then it started to turn into, as soon as the store opened, I was probably one of the first people to enter. I work at night, so I get home in the morning and be sitting there like everything running through my mind at one time, and I'm just like, this isn't it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to be here. And it happened again and again and again, and it started to turn into an everyday revelation. And deep down, I knew I did not want to do this anymore, but it was just like, subconsciously, I just kept doing it, and it started to ruin my life. I went out for a night, made some friends, went out, had some fun, and um, thought that I was gonna be okay to get home, and it didn't turn out well. I lost my car, I lost my license, I lost a lot of money, which isn't important, but it affected, the progress that I had already been making. And I mean, of course, I realized that, maybe this is just like happening for a reason, but it was, it was the worst parts of me, like coming back from the dead kind of thing, and I just didn't want it anymore. And so that's where this is coming in right here. Like, you've been seeing things like through the shadow that, weren't you anymore, you weren't, you didn't want to be. And it was, seeing as this is sideways, it was hard to get out of, but it was also something that you had been thinking about so immensely. And it's taken a lot of time to kind of like break yourself free. 626. Ooh, that's my birthday. Um, yes, I'm a Cancer. Um, yes, I have emotions. No, bitch, I'm not emotional. I react when it's necessary. Don't get on my bad side, and you won't have to deal with it. Oh, cause I break hearts. That's literally like me. Like my whole. I'm a Cancer. I love everything. I love everyone. I have no issue with anyone. But you mess with me, you fuck with me, and you're gonna feel my wrath. I'm not gonna go easy on you. So anybody thinking about pulling some bullshit, you better take it back. We've been working hard, very like diligently. Like, hold up, y'all. All right, customer came down. It feels a little weird to like, have this as my desk. I don't. At this point, you mostly see me at work, but trust me, I do my work. I do my job. It's just I have more downtime than you realize. What was I saying? You've been doing the way. You've been doing the way. The wait. No, let me stop. Oh man, but honestly, I'm gonna write that down too. Rihanna. Riri. What? Shut up. What time is it? I don't fucking know. Sorry. Doing the work, releasing heavy burdens, things that, just don't serve you. That's something I say quite often. I release any negative energy that no longer serves me. I call back my energy from anything that no longer serves me. I rebuke any negative energy sent my way and send it to the universe to be transmuted into positive energy to be fulfilled for anyone who needs it in this universe. You know what I mean? Yeah, you've been doing a lot of work getting rid of that shit. And honestly, just becoming like the most kind person you could ever be, like that you've ever met in your world. Honestly, I also say to myself that I am becoming the man of my dreams. I am becoming the man I needed in my life. And that makes me very proud. It fills my heart with joy. Because basically it gives me the freedom to decide who I am. and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. 2002. It's not up to everybody else to make decisions for me. Though in the past I definitely felt as though my life wasn't exactly mine, like I was living for somebody else, which in some ways I definitely am, but it's more that my ancestors were trying to fulfill a mission before me. And now they're like, motivating, supporting you to like keep going with it, because what you're doing is exactly what they wanted for themselves. But it's also what you want for yourself. And that's exactly why they're like screaming to the top of their lungs. My ear just rang. That like you are on, like you're doing exactly what needs to be done. Like this, it seems hard. It seems like very like rough. I'll say that much. It's rough. But in more ways than one, not only have you been supported and they've been working in the background to help you, you just seem like you've been transforming, like evolving, all like at your own will too. Like God has a plan, but he's also been working very like distinctly on like creating you, like getting you to be the person that you're meant to be, that you even want to be. To 2222, the person that you really want to be, also that soul mission that someone subscribed to, that you didn't even, your soul like went through before you even got here. It's through generations they've been trying to do this exact same thing. But the odds weren't in their favor, as the world was developing. Like, I do believe that I've been here before on this planet, actually more than once. I've had a few visions. I don't know, they weren't dreams. I was actually meditating when I seen it. Saw it, see, when I went through it. Basically, like, other lives. Like, things I, wouldn't have, like, envisioned of myself. But it started to make a lot of sense about, like, all the things I like in this world, all the things that I enjoy doing, and some, maybe even a little about my personality. Maybe one day, if y'all want to hear about it, then I'll go into it. But I'm sure that you've also had, these ideas that like you're this isn't your first time being here, and that's why it seems like certain things that would have broken other people have made you stronger. Yeah, a serious like transformation has been going on here. Following your own path and walking away from this like petty bullshit, and tapping into that gentle side of yourself, being able to like really free your mind, and embrace this like this type of love that you thought you wouldn't ever see. And look in the background. Okay, in the background, there's other people like admiring this. Like, you're not like others. I was actually working on something, and one thing I had conjured in my mind was like that I could also be from another planet, you know, in some ways. I don't feel like I'm like anybody else on this planet. I mean, of course, you know, I who doesn't judge, you know, but it's more like when you look at America, everybody is sitting back and, you know, trying to put some kind of stereotype on you, or trying to make you out to be something that they don't like, that would actually make you look worse. And sure, there are good people out here that want to see the best in others, but trust and believe, they've had their fair share of breaking people down and, you know, making people look stupid and stuff like that. You're not intentionally trying to hurt people, like, at all. Like, you haven't even considered just trying to like get in somebody's way. For what reason? um it's more like it's more like the rest of the world has been showing its true colors since you woke up. I think I woke up a long time ago. Put in the comments when you feel like you started to like feel your own reality in this world. Does that make sense? I'm sure it will to some people. Like, when did you really like truly notice that you were not just alive, but living? You know? When did that start for you? It was a long time ago for me. I literally have memories of like waking up and I'm just like, this is my life? Wait a minute. These are the people that, this is my family? Like, this is where I live? Kind of, you know, like, it all just like, this is my environment? This is really how people act? This is what happens? This is what the government wants for us? That doesn't make any sense, you know, kind of shit. Like, all of it. Like, it all popped in at one time, and I was like, I think I literally felt like I was losing my mind. I want to say that's metaphorical, but honestly, like, as much as I've learned in my 2 decades on this fucking planet, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to describe that. Like, it just, I had to make it. No, I didn't do that either. I honestly just kind of gave it its props. I just let it be. I just saw it for what it is, and one day, like, instead of me going through and like validating all of these things, I was just like, you know, this is life at the moment, but it doesn't have to be my life. And I guess that was me, like, finally giving compassion to what's going on, and forgiving my situation, realizing that it doesn't have to be just like this, and learning to love myself, giving myself that beautiful self-esteem, to really make the moves that got the groove. You know, like, finally changing the dynamic instead of just sitting back and accepting what's going on. Wanting change. and knowing that that starts from within was where it all started for me. Um, I'm 30 minutes in. You know what? We'll do it this way. Um, I feel like I've gotten what I needed from this reading. But I did want to do like a part two, like pull more cards, pull new cards. So if you're interested in finding more out about this story, honestly, I feel like we could go deeper into this beautiful divine feminine that you've been cultivating. Um, and even, you know, where your work needs to be focused. Is something that honestly started to run through my mind. If you're interested in those things, drop a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.